All right, let's talk about movement in CSGO. A question everyone always asks me is how they can improve their movement. So, my advice for those of you that are new to the game and trying to get into it, my biggest advice for you is to bind jump to scroll wheel. Start jumping with scroll wheel. It's going to feel extremely unnatural at first and you're going to be very bad at, moving around and getting used to it. But the benefit to having jump on scroll wheel is that you can hit B hops much more effectively because you can spam it versus if you have it bound to space. I'll try, but I'm going to be really bad. It's very hard to get movement. And I'm not saying you can't B-hop with spacebar. I'm just telling you that if you bind it to scroll wheel, you're going to have much higher chance of chaining together good hops and, having great movement. So my advice for newbies, that's what I would do. That's the first change I would make before you even touch anything else. Bind, jump to scroll wheel. Your future self is going to thank you.
Hey, what's up guys? I'm currently hosting a Christmas giveaway on my Twitter for a $140 Huntsman Brightwater Factory New. Do not miss your chance to win this awesome skin. The link to enter will be in the description of this video and on my channel. Good luck and Merry Christmas.
My second advice, join KZ servers. Now, KZ servers are good, right? And I know it's not what you're playing in game, but KZ servers are extremely good for testing your limits and teaching you new skills. What I like to do when I was first getting into the game is joining those servers and just watching the really good movement players and what they're doing. And the most important thing is understanding that in CSGO, when you're jumping around, you want to hold D and A. So when I'm making these movements and jumping around like this, I'm not even holding S or W at all. I am not touching W on my keyboard. I am purely holding A and D right now. I'm tapping and going back and forth between them. When you're in CSGO, strafes are so effective in moving around and increasing your speed. If you just hold W and jump forward like this, you're not going to gain speed, which is fine. But if you really want to increase your movement and go faster in the game, you need to learn how to strafe and hit A and D. So these KZ servers are really going to teach you that and force you to make jumps that force you to strafe, which is really effective at, teaching you how to move right and teaching you how to increase your, abilities within movement in CSGO. I would also recommend doing surf servers. I know in the game, outside of like overpass, maybe there's really not that many opportunities to surf, but again, it's going to reinforce this idea of how to strafe and how to move in the air when your feet aren't touching the ground. So actually, surfing servers are very useful in my opinion, and there's a reason that even some pros mess around in them, and you might catch them in there. So keep that in mind and realize that even though it's not in the game, these different servers and tools and game modes are very effective in helping your movement inside of the game. Let me know if you guys thought these tips were helpful. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow my socials for more content like this.